Okay, so we have here the 11-inch MacBook Air. We just got it in, and we're super excited about it. So excited, in fact, that we're going to do an unboxing, but we just kind of tore it open anyways. But it is very small. A couple ports on the side there, and you can actually open it up here. Extremely light, just not even don't even have to make an effort to hold it with one hand.
I want to add to this that Ben is actually only 3 feet tall, so this laptop is even smaller than it appears. Oh, it's already on.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, keypad, normal size?
Pretty much, yeah. The top buttons here are a little bit smaller, it looks like. We've got the power button actually in the top right there.
Oops, not coming to focus, but that's okay.
And our trackpad here looks more rectangular than previous ones, but that's just due to the space constraint. But overall, this display is super sharp. It's actually the same amount of pixels that would have been on the first generation 15-inch machines, or the Intel 15-inch machines. So MacBook Pros from a couple years ago actually have the same amount of pixels, but on a much larger screen. So that difference is apparent just looking at it.
So what about let's compare it to wow, that is a great size for an ultra portable computer.
Yeah,
it's very cool. Now what about comparing it to something, to give to give perspective the size.
I'll go grab my MacBook Pro.
We can grab something off the shelf there.
Okay, let's see. We've got a lot of different tchotchkes to choose from here.
Here, why don't we compare it to a yeah, it's true. There's nothing here.
Pencil.
Yeah, compare it to a pencil.
So this is your average number 2 pencil. This is a Canada-themed one. You can see that the MacBook Air is actually just a little bit over half the size of your typical pencil.
So that is seriously just smaller than a pencil.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Really, really small.
That's amazing. Now, on the other hand, we've got a huge sombrero here, a full-size sombrero. So now the MacBook Air looks really, really kind of large. Considering that that's sombrero for the an average 6 foot tall person. So that's okay though. And then here we have the MacBook Air next to the Liberty Bell from Pennsylvania. I mean, the Liberty Bell is huge, so yeah, that's a giant MacBook Air.
I always thought that was wow, much bigger.
One of the most surprising things is if you compare the MacBook Air to the size of the entire world, the MacBook Air is actually a lot bigger than the globe. So that's amazing. That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Here's the MacBook Air next to a London city bus. I mean, that is a large computer. Yeah. That's a behemoth, all right.
I'd say.
Well, Ben, is this a machine that you would ever use? I mean, it's not a super powerful computer, but
now that I've gone hands-on with it, I think it's something I'm definitely interested in. After kind of the fuss wore down last week, I was kind of skeptical whether or not it would have the features I needed, but initial kind of benchmarks that came out this morning, as well as just the feel of it in my hands. I mean, it's almost as light as an iPad, it feels like. It takes up about the same space as one, give or take a little bit. And it's got the functionality of a traditional Mac, and soon with 10.7 we'll kind of bridge the gap between iOS and Mac OS X. So it's really going to be the best of both worlds, and it just seems extremely affordable. So yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. Most of the stuff I do on a computer is writing or maybe a little bit of code-based stuff, and then organizing images on my laptop computer. And so this would be a great machine for writing on the go and responding to email and staying up to date with everything. That would be really great. So cool. I want one. And I expect that you'll probably get one for me. Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
That
we're giant dorks?
Yeah, pretty much. We've got a lot of weird artifacts in this office.
Yeah, we could go with this comparison to items all day, I think.
Well, we've got the Mac Classic up there. This is, what would you say?
Oh, that's a
span of how many years here?
That's a cool span.
From over to here?
Yeah, probably, I don't know, 20 years?
Yeah, just about.
25 years?
So
very cool.
I don't even know. I mean, I'm pretty muscular, but I don't even know if I could lift that with one hand. That would be a feat.
You know what the kids say about things like that these days? Lol.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, man, we're going to have to edit some of this down.
Nope.
Probably not.
Thanks, Ben.
Yep.